a little bit scary, but I'm getting ready to film a little get ready with me for you guys. And before we get started, I just wanted to mention that I am up in my kids' bathroom because our bathroom is under construction right now. They're tearing out our shower, and Hank's taking a nap downstairs in my room. So I won't be able to blow dry my hair and all that good stuff, but we are going out to Nick's company holiday party tonight, and it's at a restaurant in downtown Boise called Boise, and we love Boise. There's also an Eagle location that we go to quite frequently, and it's one of our favorite restaurants for sure. So I need to get ready for that. That is in a couple of hours that we get to leave for that. But I wanted to do a big straight hair tutorial for you guys because I've done a get ready with me before for curly hair. And I want to show you guys how I get added volume. Now, I do have a lot of volume to my hair naturally, so some of that, you know, is just all me, but I can show you a couple of things that I do to get a little bit of extra height, and I'd also like to show you my little makeup routine for tonight. So I'm going to do my regular makeup, and then I'm just going to add in a little bit more of a smoky eye and some liner just on my upper lid. So I'm going to get going on my makeup, and I'll probably speed through that part and then really go into detail when it comes down to straightening my hair. So I'll do my makeup, get the hair dry, and then we'll get to straightening it.
So right now I'm just going to put on about a quarter size or nickel size amount of my Oil of Olay moisturizer, and this is kind of my holy grail moisturizer. It's the one that I've always used since I was in high school, and I like to use this as a base for my makeup. I also like to use a Smashbox primer. I forgot it downstairs though. With Hank taking a nap, I'm not going back down there to get it, so I'm just going to go straight to putting on my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the color NW15. And pretty soon here I'm going to be switching over to my NC15 shade, and it's just a little bit cooler for winter. I've lost my summer glow, and so once this bottle is gone, I will be switching over to that cooler tone. And I'm just buffing my foundation into my skin using my angled kabuki brush. And I like this type of brush because I feel like it gets into all of the little corners of my face, especially around my nose, and it doesn't hold on to a lot of foundation. Next, I'm going in with a little bit of concealer, and this is just a smidge lighter than my skin tone, and that's just to brighten up my dark spots on my face, not so much as a highlight, but just to bring a little bit of light and cover up all of my little dark circles. And I also forgot my setting powder downstairs. I like the Tarte Amazonian Clay setting powder, the translucent one, but I'm just going to use my Studio Fix compact powder foundation to set the areas that I added concealer. So I'm just tapping a little bit of powder on each of those areas. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC Next to Nothing powder, and this is in the shade Dark, and this is what I actually like to use as a bronzer to warm up my face. So I'm just going to add that into all of my under cheekbone areas and around my hairline and a little bit on my jawline, and I like to dust this across my nose as well just to give a little bit of warmth, and it really brightens your face up. Tonight I'm using my Tarte blush in the shade Quirky, and this is just a bright orangey peachy really pretty blush color just to give me some color and make me look alive. And then for my highlight tonight, I'm just going in with a random one that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. I don't even know what color this is, but it's just a really pretty champagne color, and a little bit goes a long way. So you can see it kind of come up on camera a little bit right there, but it is very shiny. And I'm just going to speed through my brows and my eyeshadow here. It's pretty basic. I just do a shadow all over my lid, a shimmery one, and I just use my finger. And then I'm going to go in with my Naked palette, the original one, and just dust some Naked shade light tan in my crease. And then also like a burgundy color just on the outer corner. And then some liner and some mascara, and bam, I am done. And I felt so silly doing this, but I wanted to show you how great this mascara works with just one coat. And I'm going to go in and add a second coat. This is the Maybelline Full and Soft mascara in Very Black, and this is the waterproof one. And I've been using this mascara since I was in the 8th grade. Obviously not the same tube for all you smart Alex out there, but I always buy this one. I have gone back and forth with other ones, designer brands, and I always go back to that same mascara. I have really naturally wavy and coarse hair, so I love my wet brush. If you have not tried one yet and you have any kind of thick hair, you need it. And I just wanted to scrunch my hair right here just to show you how much wave I can get pretty easily without any product. And then it usually just brushes straight. And as long as I part it and get to drying it pretty quickly after I get out of the shower, I can avoid any weird waves or kinky spots, especially near my hairline. And normally I would be adding at least 1 pump of my Super Skinny Serum by Paul Mitchell to my hair before I go to blow dry. But again, I'm up in my kids' bathroom so that I don't wake up the baby. And I'm just going to dry my hair, even though I hate not having anything on it to protect it. But it is what it is. And who does not wish that it was this fast to blow dry your hair? Oh my goodness, if you could just fast forward.
Okay, so my hair is almost completely dry. I am going to hit it with a little more heat in just a minute. I'm just letting it cool off. And I feel like that's really important for protecting your hair and also making sure that it stays smoother, is letting your hair cool off adequately. And I did just hit it with the cooling function on my blow dryer. So after I get everything essentially all dry, I'll hit it with the cooling function, and then I can really tell where my hair is still wet and where it might need a little bit of extra heat. So I'm just going to let it cool down completely. I'm going to let myself cool off so I don't melt my makeup off. I usually do my makeup after I do my hair on my hair wash days, but I didn't want to be ugly for the whole video, so I did my makeup first, and now I'm like totally regretting it. But yeah, so I'm going to let my hair cool off. I'm going to hit it with a little more heat, and then once it kind of settles a little bit, then we'll get to straightening it.
So even on the days that I wash my hair, if I want a little bit of extra volume, I always go in and hit it with the dry shampoo, especially when I'm wearing my hair straight. It just gives me so much extra texture that sometimes, you know, it'll fall flat if I don't have anything in there. You could also use a root lift spray, but I just find this is easier, and it also makes it last a little bit longer. I found my hairstyle definitely lasts longer. And before I put my hair up and section it off to sit for a little bit, I do like to back comb it just a smidge with my brush. And then I'm just going to use a hair tie to section my hair off. And I left a bigger chunk down on the bottom than I normally do. I really should have made a smaller area. I have so much hair, you guys. So when I go through to section my hair, I really have to make sure that my layers are right. Otherwise, I just can't fit all of my hair in my flat iron. So if you have thick hair like me, then you understand. And if you don't, lucky you. And don't get me wrong, I feel so blessed to have so much hair. I know it could be way worse, so we just always want what we can't have. Okay, so with straightening this under part of my hair here, this first section, I'm really just focusing on making sure that everything is smooth. And when I pull down with my flat iron, I just have a gentle bend. I don't want anything to be curled. I still want it to be really straight, but I don't want it to stick straight. Drop me a comment down below if you can spy my little auburn hairs trying to come in at my hairline right there. So on this section of my hair, I'm doing essentially the same thing I did on the first section, and that is just holding my flat iron at a slight angle so that there's just a gentle bend in it. And then I have a little bit more of a bend towards the back just so that my hair will lay the right way. It gets a little crazy in the back and tries to do this little flippy outy thing that I can't stand. So I do give it a little bit of a more of a curl, excuse me, in the back than I do towards the front. I definitely like it a little bit straighter towards the front. Okay, so here is when it starts to get fun. So I've just backcombed my hair a little bit because I'm working towards the crown now. And I already have dry shampoo in my hair from before I got started with straightening. And now I'm literally going to set that back comb with my straightener. So I like to just leave a little heat on my roots and straighten away as usual. And then I'll actually just push it up a little bit so that as it cools, it just holds that volume so well. And I actually learned that little trick on a viral YouTube video that I saw on Facebook once, and she has a similar haircut to me. Her hair's a little bit longer. I can't remember the name of her channel right now, but she does lots of hair videos, and if I can find it or remember it, I'll link it down below. Okay, and then for the top section of my hair, the very last, I actually do the opposite. So I like to get this last layer nice and smooth, make sure that all my flyaways are in their place, and then I go in with my brush and I'll do a little bit of back combing here after I get it kind of how I want it. So you can see that I do have a good amount of volume just on my own naturally, but we're gonna back comb here, and then I'm just gonna set that teasing basically with my flat iron and see how like high up that stays. It's amazing. And then don't make the mistake I made here where I teased it and then I dropped it down. Normally I don't do that. I don't know why I did that this time, but everything still worked out. But I normally will tease a section and then hit it with the flat iron right away so that it doesn't get knotty and so I don't lose that section that I just teased. And there you have it, guys. Nice big straight hair, and I'm gonna hit it with some hairspray and I will be ready for my night on the town with my hubby. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.